Chiefs Kingdom, get ready to meet your new favorite lineman because Kansas City just got a whole lot stronger in the trenches. With the 2025 NFL Draft's first round officially in the books, all eyes are now on the newest face joining the kingdom, Josh Simmons, a beast of an offensive tackle out of Ohio State. And let's just say, this guy isn't coming in quietly. Standing tall at 6'6" and weighing in at around 315 pounds, Simmons is built like a brick wall, and he plays like one too. Known for his nasty streak on the field and a relentless motor, Simmons carved out a dominant career with the Buckeyes, holding down the edge against some of the Big Ten's toughest pass rushers. In his final year at OSU, he started every game and gave up just one sack, earning all Big Ten honors and plenty of buzz as a first-round prospect. Now we know the Chiefs aren't known for flashy first-round picks just for show. Brett Veach and Andy Reid always look for guys who bring that grit and that work ethic to the table. Simmons checks both boxes and more. When the Chiefs were on the clock, they had options, but they didn't hesitate. They wanted a guy who could protect Patrick Mahomes for the next decade, and they believe Simmons is that guy. But here's what makes this pick even more exciting. Josh Simmons isn't just a big body. He's got that fire, that attitude. He plays mean, talks bold, and clearly believes he belongs with the best. Chiefs Kingdom loves that kind of energy, especially when it's, backing up the greatest QB in the league. Fan poll. Do you think Josh Simmons will start Week 1 at tackle for the Chiefs? Vote yes or no in the comments and let's see where Chiefs Kingdom stands. All right, Chiefs fans, buckle up, because Josh Simmons didn't just shake hands and smile after getting drafted. Oh no. He walked into his first media moment as a Kansas City Chief and set the tone with a statement that had fans and analysts alike doing double takes. Right after he got the call from Andy Reid and Brett Veach, Simmons was interviewed and delivered this bold quote. "I'm him. I'm not just here to block, I'm here to dominate. I'm going to protect Patrick Mahomes like my life depends on it." Let that sink in. I'm him. That's not your average rookie humility speech. That's confidence, swagger, and a mentality that says, I was born for this stage. And look, some might think that's too much, too soon. But not in Kansas City. In fact, Chiefs fans loved it. Social media blew up with reactions, and most of them had a similar vibe. Let's go! Because let's face it, if you're gonna be the guy protecting Mahomes, you better have a little attitude in you. It wasn't just that one quote either. Simmons went on to say, I've studied the Chiefs' offensive line for years. Creed Humphrey, Joe Thuney, I want to be part of that elite unit. I want to be feared. That right there, that's the mentality of a future All-Pro. He knows the standard. He respects the vets. But he's also letting it be known. He's not just happy to be here. He's ready to take over. And that's music to the ears of Chiefs fans still recovering from the Super Bowl loss. A guy who's hungry, confident, and ready to throw hands in the trenches. That's exactly the kind of edge this team needs to stay on top. Comment prompt. What's your reaction to Josh Simmons saying, I'm him? Confident or cocky? Drop your take below. Let's get this debate going. As soon as Josh Simmons dropped that now iconic I'm him quote, Chiefs Kingdom lit up like Arrowhead on a Sunday night. And the reactions? Let's just say they were loud, proud, and full of swagger. Within minutes, X was on fire. Chiefs fans were tweeting things like, we got a dog in the trenches, let's go! Simmons already talking like a vet, protecting 15 with that energy? Yes, please! I want this guy starting week 1, period. It wasn't just the fans either. Former players and analysts jumped into the conversation. Even Mitchell Schwartz, one of the most respected Chiefs linemen of the past decade, commented on Simmons' confidence, saying it reminded him of guys who knew they belonged in the league. And that's exactly it. Simmons isn't just talking trash. He's backing it up with effort, film study, and a deep respect for the Chiefs culture. He knows he's stepping into a locker room that's built on championships, not talk. And that's why this level of confidence is so exciting. It's not empty. It's calculated. It's real. We even saw Chiefs content creators on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram breaking down his college tape right after the quote went viral. And guess what? The tape matches the talk. Simmons is a nasty blocker, with a mean streak in pass pro and a real punch-and-run support. He's exactly the kind of lineman that thrives under Andy Reid. Let's also talk merch real quick. There are already fan-made shirts with "I'm him" and the Chiefs logo selling online. And if Simmons balls out this season, you can bet that'll be the next iconic phrase around Chiefs Kingdom. Fan poll time. Do you think Josh Simmons should start Week 1? Yes. He's ready? Not yet. Let him develop only if someone gets hurt. Vote in the comments and tell us why. Let's zoom out for a second and look at the bigger picture. Because Josh Simmons wasn't just a flashy pick with a viral quote. He was a strategic move in Brett Veach's ongoing masterclass in roster building. We've seen it time and time again. Veach isn't afraid to go after guys with raw talent and upside. Think back to picks like Creed Humphrey, Nick Bolton, or even Trey Smith, players that some analysts slept on, but the Chiefs staff believed in. Now, they're core members of a championship roster. So what does Simmons bring to the Veach blueprint? Let's break it down. Position of need. With Donovan Smith gone and depth needed at tackle, grabbing a young athletic lineman was critical. High ceiling. Simmons isn't just a mauler. He's coachable. With proper development under Andy Heck, one of the best O-line coaches in the game, he could become a long-term starter. Cap-friendly rookie deal. In a league where protecting Mahomes is priority number one, locking in a potential starting tackle on a rookie contract, that's financial gold. But here's the sneaky part that Veach does better than almost any other GM. He drafts players who fit not only the scheme, but the culture. Simmons isn't just athletic, he's nasty, confident, and hungry. That fits perfectly into a locker room led by veterans like Travis Kelce, Chris Jones, and Mahomes. And Veach saw that. He even said in a post-draft interview that Simmons plays with a chip on his shoulder and brings the kind of edge that Kansas City thrives on. So while some teams went for flashy skill positions or big-name transfers, the Chiefs did what they do best. Find a dog in the trenches, put him in the right system, and set him up to succeed. Quick question for the comments. Do you trust Veach's draft? Instincts more than the national media grades? Let's get a debate going. So now that the pick is in and the dust has settled, the big question is, what's next for Josh Simmons and the Kansas City Chiefs? First up, rookie minicamp. This is where Simmons will get his first taste of the NFL grind. He'll be suiting up, taking reps, learning Andy Reid's system, and going head-to-head with some of the most competitive young talent in the league. Then comes training camp, where the real battle begins. Will Simmons challenge Wanya Morris or Lucas Niang for a starting tackle spot? Will he start out backing up Jawan Taylor on the right side? It's wide open right now, and Chiefs fans should be watching closely. But here's what's most exciting. This is a Mahomes-era team. The standard is high. Every player brought in knows they're here for one reason, to win championships. If Simmons can translate his athleticism and swagger into consistent performance, he could be the next great piece of this Chiefs offensive line, and with Creed Humphrey and Trey Smith already anchoring the middle, adding a road-grading tackle like Simmons could take this line and the offense to another level. But even if he's not a day-one starter, that's okay. The Chiefs have a proven system for developing talent. Just look at how they brought along Trey Smith and even Prince Tega Wanogho. Simmons has time to grow, learn, and when his number is called, he'll be ready. Oh, and let's not forget the motivation. After that bold draft night quote? You know the NFL is watching. He'll have a target on his back, and the Chiefs' locker room will be making sure he backs it up. So Chiefs Kingdom, here's the question to close it out. Will Josh Simmons be the steal of the 2025 NFL Draft? Let me know in the comments below. And hey, If you believe Brett Veach just pulled off another draft day gem, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and stay locked in to Total Chiefs news. We've got breakdowns, updates, and exclusive content all season long.